anybody who is not in tune to politics that is in Jamaica, so today is nomination day
yeah.
in Jamaica.
Yeah.
And the general elections will be hosted on the 3rd of September. And we have quite a few parties, but only 2 parties are recognized. Well, the Jamaica Labour Party and the People's National Party.
Yeah.
Like in every country, always 2 parties recognized. We don't know the rest of them.
True. True. Serious thing. So, what's been happening is that the member of parliaments have now turned to dubs to drive their campaigns.
So people, the politics turn out in an all-out sound clash.
Full stop. So this is where we're coming from. So the 8 songs that we played, 8 or 9?
Yeah, I think me play. Yeah, but we're 9.
9 songs.
No, 8 songs me play. Yeah.
For the JLP, for the PNP. Rick, your views.
I don't like it. I'm not interested. I don't think politics should involve dancehall dub plates and other things.
Hold on. Before we think about the song them and the choices, make we talk about it from a DJ perspective first and foremost. Then we give our opinion on it.
You know what? I'm not even going to involve in it because
Yeah.
only can do this because me not like it.
Alright, Rasta, we think about his song choices and the idea of doing this into a general election. What do you think about it?
Peter Bunting obviously is. I mean, people don't suggest it from before. From Lisa, and I dropped the first one. It was always going to be out and stunted for Bunting.
Okay.
The choice of songs, they're good songs because they're trending songs. So they're really good songs to use because those are the songs that are in now. And the way how the artists have penned them to obviously relate to the various members of parliament, it's good.
I'm gonna mark down Andrew Holness for low points because the people of Jamaica was shouting for bricks and bricks, and them cut the wrong dub. Them cut Mr. Universe. Not say it's not a bad song, you know, but Jamaica people did want bricks palm bricks.
So I forgot him still have time, you know?
No, right.
No, but him still have time.
But anyway, me could start. Me could move on from a quality I sang them. Wanna think about these politicians using the dancehall again are using Jamaican people because a lot of people been bashing people over the years for taking money to vote and as well them say read them and take piola and something, and in my opinion I think this is the same like you give somebody money for them to vote for your party. What is your take on that, Rick? What is your view?
Let me tell you why I mean I like it. First and foremost, the reason why I don't like the politics dub, nothing is wrong with the quality of dubs and the choices of songs. What this does in this time and this era of you have to remember that our country that we dearly love, not everyone is as educated and everyone in the country who's going to understand that their choice on the day of election
it's
matters.
Not based on dubs.
And yes, and the dub plate is like, it's just like you have a court case and you're tampering with the jury because he can swear decisions and these are life-changing decisions for people and these matter to people's life. So when you're going to let's use let me use a easier explanation for you to understand. Tommy Lee has just been released from prison. Tommy Lee is a dancehall artist. The system decided to pick on Tommy Lee. The reason why he was released today from prison is because there was no evidence substantial enough to hold him in prison. So basically the system target a dancehall artist, lock him away for how much time?
Not for the first, second, or third
Not for
time.
the first, and they didn't have any just reason to do it.
To keep him.
And this same system now, a dancehall artist must go sing a song to get
them.
vote. Me can't wrestle with me.
Hold on now. That's why when me talk about the subject, me say we're coming back from the same point from back in the olden days.
Yeah.
They used to give somebody, you know, on $2 or $1 or some black or some zinc.
Yeah.
But this is kind of the same thing, but only way in a different form because think about it. The artist, you pay him to do the dub plate.
Yeah.
You get him under your camp. If he's your artist, you respect and you're a fan of that artist.
You're gonna be
automatically, it sway your decision in a
Exactly.
sense. It's right. He's supporting him, so it must be a reason. So it's kind of the same thing like we talk about the whole Piola and the mess up system. And look on this. In Jamaica, right now the government is double standard because at the end of the day, when I have looked on the scene, most of the industry, the tourism industry, the casino, everything.
Exactly.
But dancehall is still
Under
It's still
lockdown.
under
under
lockdown.
lockdown. They just give it a bit of leeway, you know, because what election is
Coming up.
Yeah.
and they know that without certainty you're not gonna get the dancehall vote. Remember, you know, when Kentucky and a bag of them did,
Did I
and
talk about
they got
it?
a town and
Yeah.
go do them like a protest and say, yo, no music, no vote, see? And Trooper, right now, I don't know where you stand, brother, cause right now, this is my views, you know. What you're doing, like, I have a lot of respect for you, but you are just doing the old time days politics and the old time days things.
Bandwagon.
The die-hearted politics thing. Brother, I know so you go. Right is wrong and wrong is wrong. Seeing? No, right is right and wrong is wrong. Yeah, fuck, me just say all still. But anyway, we don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Chopa, you need to fix up your little business partner because any idea still, dog. Remember, dancehall is here to stay. It's not something where I go here today and gone tomorrow. And the government of Jamaica, when they don't use dancehall when they feel like or when they benefit,
That's exactly what's happening.
dancehall is one of the biggest factor of driving people in tourism
Into Jamaica.
because dancehall is not just some what them call it jing bang or it's nakpan.
And not only
It's a whole
dancehall.
lifestyle.
I
Rasta
mean,
Europe,
the entertainment industry itself. Because if you look at the Michael Manley and who is it, Michael Manley and when next one name with Bob Marley when he held their hands together.
Sure.
Yeah.
And right, music has always been within the political arena of things. If you want to use it in
Yeah.
that case, but as you rightly said, politicians are using or dancehall artists to benefit them only because as the regular people them when they understand the whole political matters and them strategies will see that Lisa Hanna have Spice and Shensi upon fair side and bro God have Intense and Ray and they will take that as their driving force as their selection of who they're going to be voting for. But people need to also educate themselves and help to educate other people in making the right choices. We have to make the voting based on what it is that you want the country to
This
look
is what I needed
like.
them to do. They needed to have, if them become on the TV and say, listen, we're going to have a debate.
Right. Or even that.
And then Bunting say, well, you put up your
plan.
manifesto.
Yeah.
And say, listen to me, this is what I'm working
Yeah.
for. And then we have a 3-way
But
debate.
they usually do that. Is it that they're not doing that this year?
But it's not highlighted. The
Well,
dubplate
okay.
thing is
Okay.
overshadowing.
Well, we don't know if it's doing like the government of Jamaica. See, take this advice, yeah. When the dust is settled, we have a win-win.
Yeah.
Guess what we need to do? We need to really sit down and put a plan in place for dancehall music because dancehall music has been exploited so much over the years, not by only Jamaican, by foreign entity, right? Because we don't have a structure or a governing body. And you as a government of Jamaica for one of our biggest turning factors in terms of dollar because a lot of you don't know how much money dancehall accounted for because check how much dance keep at Jamaica every night.
True.
Hundreds of dancers, how much money
come spend.
we call it
It's
parish council make off a permit.
Right.
And yet still when I get a permit, police come lock off
Lock
on the
it off.
dancing. So we have to think about this and put this in a factor and when you ask them go out in a world and do it and how much influence Jamaica have because of dancehall. Jamaica wasn't popular because of how we do business or our politics. It's by our culture and the culture of Jamaica.
Yeah.
Dancehall have a big influence in our culture. So maybe gonna please
Get
Do
it
the right thing.
wanna
Get it
try put something in place for dancehall music ourselves. Can we start something like a government entity, a government back company the publishing or something like that for upcoming dancehall as reggae music act or
That's what
something
the
like that.
Ministry of Youth and Culture is there
And
for.
But
Who's-
they never invest any money in that. Right now,
is
me and one
true,
brother
but
say
the
one buy
entities-
helicopter and war
No.
boat and sitting.
What I'm trying to say is, you're saying get a government entity. The National Youth that industry is there for that.
But hold on, if the government do not support them and give them the resource what they need to do what they need to do,
Yeah.
it's not gonna go forward. So it's all about we call it it's a team effort.
yeah, it
Because
is
you can't have the leader of the country talking about one thing and the opposition talking about something different. The opposition is there to critique
Right.
whatever the leader is doing
But
to
the
make
goal
sure say
must be the
they
same.
keep in line because an idea we have to put fun and joke aside and say, yo, Jamaica first
Right.
in front of everything else.
Maybe 20 years down the line,
Wait,
right?
I want to say something, and for God's sake, people, no stop painting animal them green and orange now, please.
That I go on, me not see that.
They painted a dog green
Aye, man,
today.
don't want that.
And
Our
our
horse
horse had an orange.
Orange.
Orange. I'm like, bro.
No PNP, no careful now. What now do?
Alright,
Horse on a ride.
All right, to be honest,
Mm-hmm.
who do you think is gonna win the
Bro, God.
election?
think JLP.
Bro, God.
Based on observation, I think JLP.
No,
all right. My honest opinion, due to work that is done for the last say 5 terms of say 4 terms of politics and leaders, I think he
has made impact.
How long Andrew Holness is been in
4 years.
It's only 4 years.
Since
One term.
2016.
One term.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're talking about term and work we're done.
He has done bad things as well.
He has.
We can highlight some of the good Andrew Holness come to, because obviously the Jamaican politics need a bit of refresher. Somebody young, somebody kind of hip, hype, and the whole thing where him kind of embraced the whole Brogat name, that was a plus. But at the same time, that I think him use that more as for use the dancehall scene, because there was a whole lot of things going on in the dancehall
It's called
scene.
politics, exactly.
And him could have do it better.
He's a politician. He knows.
I think he's more hip and more trending around the young crowd.
Yes.
And
If the opposition did have somebody hip and young, maybe Lisa and
that's why they need to change.
our my guy.
Bunting.
No,
Crawford.
Bunting. And our Crawford or somebody like that.
But that's
Peter Phillips, him too,
He ain't
all
leaving,
and
bro.
out of touch with the people of Jamaica.
He's not
because
leaving.
when them have to understand, Jamaica is a very young nation at this moment.
You know them teacher
And
and principal, they were sitting in them position
and
to
leave.
make all and not leave and not give people a chance. And Peter Phillips.
I don't want the PNP them attack me, but to be honest, looking out from, because I don't care who want be.
We're not there now.
Yeah,
So.
not
We're not vote down there. You have to go down there and you rate and bag a thing for vote.
So
all right.
I think the PNP needs a refreshing. And I think Lisa Hanna looks, because all I can hear is Lisa Hanna.
And then the thing about it is her charisma and her connection with people. She's a people person.
I miss Jamaica about 83.
I don't know.
I think at 83.
One of them. But she connects
with
with people.
No, at 87. Either 83 or 87.
No, you're gonna find him. I get
one
it.
of them.
If I'm wrong, wanna correct me. One of them years.
But she connects with people, young, middle age, and old. She connects with people, and she would be a very good face.
She's not a spring chicken, no, because she look good.
I know she's not a spring chicken,